Well, hello everybody, this is Street Outlaws No Prep Talk. Today's episode is going to be about the 5th year anniversary of the OG Crow crashing on the show. Photo credit goes to the photo owners, and subscribe and comment. Stay tuned for a lot more videos coming. So, the OG Crow first premiered in season 2 of Street Outlaws OKC. Big Chief was building it. This car was built by Don Dial's race cars. Big Chief himself had this car since he was 16 years old, and a lot of my followers really like this car. I get a lot of comments about this original car. It's not really the same thing with the other Crow, the Crow 2.0 or the newer one. I don't know why. What do you want to call it? But this car really got the liking of a lot of people on the Street Outlaws OKC show. Now, back in November 2015, they were racing Detroit, which was a hell of a race. Back then, the cars were not as nearly as fast as they are right now. None of these cars ran in the threes, not even close. I mean, the OG Crow is said to run 440s, 430s back then. Now the new Crow is running 390s, so not even close. He was racing Brian Chucky Davis with his nitrous Mustang around half track. Brian crossed the center line and hit the Crow, and they both went into a massive crash. I mean, they rolled over a bunch of times. Brian was okay, he didn't have any physical injuries, but the Crow definitely got hit a lot more. Went end over end. I mean, it was a pretty bad crash, probably about the baddest crash we've seen on the show. It was also the first crash, if I'm not mistaken, that we actually saw on the show itself, because Daddy Dave crashed the original Goliath that year, but it was not on the show. I mean, it wasn't a no prep race. So obviously totaled the car, and it was not repairable. The car did its job. Big Chief did sustain some back injuries, and I don't know what else injuries he had, but he walked away from this crash. So the car was built right by Don Dial race cars. And then he replaced his car with the Chromon, which I just made a video about. And a lot of people like that video. So it's been 5 years. I can't believe it's been that long. Time passed so fast. And this really marked the start of seeing a lot of crashes on Street Outlaws. Now, these crashes really showcase how dangerous street racing is on these kind of cars. And even though it's a closed street and they have barricades, etc., it's still a very dangerous thing that these guys are doing for the show or without the show, because they're gonna do it anyway. So we're gonna see a lot of crashes soon on the show because there's been a lot recently. So, well, let's stay tuned.